Welcome back. In this video we will talk about PHP operators. So the first one I want to talk about is arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. There are 6 arithmetic operators in PHP. The first 4 are basic mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and the other 2 are modulus and exponentiation. So let's quickly see how arithmetic operation like mathematical operations work. Take two variables, addition fraction multiplication and division. I forgot to put the BR tag for new line. And the other 2 are modulus and exponentiation. Modulus operator this finds a remainder of j divided by I, and this exponentiation operator raises the power of j to I. Next segment is assignment operators. The basic assignment operator in PHP is equal to sign, like this. It means that the left operand gets to set the value of assignment expression on the right. So the value of 10 will be put into this I variable. We can also do like this: k is equal to I plus j. Then we will print the value k 25. The next section is increment and decrement operators. We have already seen the example of increment decrement operators in loop section. There are basically 4 types of increment decrement operators. The first one is increment, the second one is sorry, the first one is post increment and the second one is pre increment. The third one is post decrement and the fourth one is pre decrement. We can see the difference between post increment and pre increment, or post decrement and pre decrement, only using the loops. So let's make a loop here, 0 and condition 5. I am keeping it short, and then I plus plus. And I will put a similar loop with pre-increment, and let's see the difference. Error. Okay, I need to comment it. You will not see any difference here, but what if we move this instruction to this place and this instruction to this place, and let's see. So now you can see the difference. So what is happening here in the first case, when we are applying this loop, the initial value is 0, then it checks the condition here and it finds it true for the first time, and then it is a post increment. It means that first it will print the value of I, then the next thing it will do, then it will increment the value of I to 0 to 1, and then it will go to the next iteration. So the value starts from 0, but in the second case we have used the pre-increment. So here it will first it will increment the value from 0 to 1, and then it will print the value which is 1 in this case, and then it will go to the next iteration. We can find the similar thing with the pre-decrement and post-decrement. So let's see. Similarly here it is printing the value first and then decreasing, and here it is decreasing the value first then printing. You have noticed one more thing, that I have not provided the curly brackets here, because when there is only one statement in a block, we do not need to provide curly brackets in around the block. So in this case it will assume that this statement is part of this for block, and this echo statement is separate from this, like this. The next section is string operators. There is one string operation, that is dot. It is used for the concatenation of two strings, like we have done here. We have concatenated this number to br tag, break tag. Let's take another example. Suppose we have first name and last name, let's get full name, and then we can also echo print this here, or we can also choose a new line like this. I will comment this out. So we got a concatenated string, but there is one problem. There is no space between the names, so I will provide a space here like this, and then let's see what happens. Yes, we got a space here. The other section is conditional assignment operators, or we can also call them conditional operators. They are similar to if-else statements. So let's see how this works. So what if we need to find the greater number in these two numbers, and I want to print the greater number. So I will put a statement that is a conditional statement. So let's see, if I is greater than j, then I will put a question mark here, and then if I is greater than j, then print I, else using this colon j. Then let's see, the greater number is 15. It is, I think it is very difficult to understand like this, so let's break this statement into two statements. So here what is happening, that the syntax of the conditional statement, conditional operator is, first we need to provide the condition here, and if this condition is true, then it will assign this value into k, this value of I, else if this condition is not true, then it will assign this value of j into k. There is one more conditional operator in PHP which has been introduced in PHP 7 version, which is a null coalescing operator. So let's see how this works. It is a double question mark operator like this. So let's see the syntax. So what is happening here in this statement, that this operator first finds that if this k variable is available or not, if it exists or not, and the other thing is, if does exist, then if it is not null, means it should exist and it should not be null, then it will print the value of k, otherwise it will print the value of I. So we can see in this code that there is no variable k, so it is printing the value of I. Suppose we have a variable k but it is null, then it is still printing the value of I. But if there is a variable k which is 20 in value, then it will print the value of k. And we cannot just print it, we can also assign this value to some other variable like m, and then we can print this m. Yeah, same results. So this operator is called Null Coalescing, and it has been introduced in PHP version 7, which is the latest version of PHP. In earlier versions, we used to achieve this thing using the conditional operators. Like if we want to perform the same operation, then we will use is set function k, and k is not null, and then I will put this whole thing into brackets, and then conditional operator, then I will put k, otherwise I, and this should work similarly. Yes, it is working very much similar. So in the new version, this statement can be replaced by this statement, and it is very simple and short. The next section is shorthand operators. Shorthand operators. All the mathematical operations, arithmetic operators like addition, subtraction, multiplication, divide, and modulus, the last one, modulus. Okay, and the last one is string operator dot, can be combined with assignment operator equal to, can be combined with equal to make 6 type of shorthand operators. So let's see how this works. If we have a variable I, and if we want to increment some value in this like 5, then this is very much similar to I plus equal to 5, and then if we want to multiply this, then we can put multiply here. We want to subtract, then we can use subtraction mark here. For divide, we can do divide. For modulus, we can also put modulus here. And the last one is string. If I is a string, then and we want to add some string to this, then we can use this. So these are shorthand operators. This is all for this video. In the next video, we will see how we can use functions, and how we can create new functions. So thank you.